Sorry, it's just my internet was acting really weird. Like this area over here, I think it's lagging. It might just be because there's so many people. That seems fine, I think. You're prepping rice? Is it because I was like, hey, rice is great. So I incepted the craving. Haha. I have had such a big craving for pulao in like the entirety of yesterday. But then I was so tired and I was like, I'm not gonna cook tomorrow or today. So I didn't. I was like, I'm gonna cook tomorrow. So I did it as soon as I got up. And now I have rice. It's real good. But I can't really eat it with anything. Why did I get like a there. Upper decks. Yeah, I want to make some roast chicken tomorrow and try and have it with that because that will go so well. But I haven't actually made roast chicken myself before. So I want to see how it goes. I don't want to make it too strong in terms of flavor because the rice is supposed to do that. The rice is already flavorful. So I want the meat to just kind of be a side. And I also want to make a salad. Oh shit, that's going to be great too. No, not a full chicken. Like, chicken legs. Like roasted chicken legs. I should have actually checked what that question was. Things are getting serious. Okay, that was dumb. I don't need to worry about that one. Yes, let's hang out with Alfie. Whew. So, what's happening in this game so far? I think Urianger's joining the other team. I don't know why. Maybe he's doing it to figure out what's up with them. Who knows? But he defo on their side. Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Urianger's information, yes. But to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning. And that means finding and questioning this kobold. Operation Find the Kobold. I didn't actually realize that the boys ran differently in this game until I did the Halloween quest. And became Deviant Catboy. They've got like a very kind of run. Hi, Agor. We're doing Heavensward. Very quiet in game for some reason. We're finding a kobold, wherever they may be. Yeah, the post-game. The very, very long post-game. Yeah, there's some nice little chirpings and stuff. I hate these find this one person quests because I take so long to find them. Ah! I hate it. Below the bridge? What? Heck, that makes sense. Like here-ish? Or... Oh! It's fine, I found it. Hey! Ah! Oh no! Now he must be below the bridge. Yay! Thinking 3 steps ahead. Oh, stay back! Away, far back! I'm not a... it's no use! Pointless! Hopeless! No use! Get back here! Wait a minute! Hold up! I got questions to ask. Heckening heck. Where the shit did it go? We put back our music because it's silence. Alfie, it ran away from me! Help! Where are my friends? Why aren't they helping me out? Why are you making the Warrior of Light do these tedious stuff? Can't believe. And the time just keeps increasing. Oh shit! Never mind. Just when we thought we were succumbing to despair. Please don't hurt me, I only wish to talk. Yes, yes, just talk. Ah! Uh-huh. Stop! For the love of all that is holy. It's fine. It's fine, oh. I think this is a cutscene. Yep. Ah! That was stupid plan. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. Mm-hmm. Oh, she found me again! What to do? What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. Please, please, do not hurt me. So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. Huzzah, we got him. Fine work, Scions. Little one, thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? I don't know if this is even an important character. No, I came to talk, to ask for help. When your soldiers saw me, they threw their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least, I will be Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphino. This is my sister, Alice. Coke, why isn't she giving him a death stare? Alice, chill. The woman who found you is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Blodin here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? Smacks him. No one is going to hurt you, all right? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, The Patriarch's gonna summon the Great Father again and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him! Oh. Gubu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace, and then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace? I did not want to believe it, but I've heard tales of folky fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. Oh. By the 12! That is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves Great Father, but he loved parents too. Please help Gabu stop the Patriarch and save his parents. Oh no! That's all messed up. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure their crystals and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. Yeesh. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected an associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy, that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood, brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Yes, we should do that. Soon? Oh, Gabu. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them. If we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where the crystals are stored? I know. Oh. Several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them. He was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. Together we can take them away and hide them. Come. Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Oh, shit. Here we go. I know, I thought we were gonna have to do, like, a heist. But I guess... Who knows, maybe we are gonna do that. I'm not gonna count it out just yet. Albinos, yeah, he's a getaway cat thingy. I want to play Payday. Quickly! I'm so high level that they're not even, like, triggering. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. This way. I'm just gonna take my big beast. Like, don't even worry about it. They're not even gonna notice. Don't mind me. This can't happen. One sec. Oh, never mind. Cutscene. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! Aye. It's just that... I am quite certain that crate once bore Ashgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Coerthas to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are Asians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never you mind that. As Alice said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu know the way. This one next is lost and very large, very big, huge, large. You cast about for a time. You see no signs of the crystals. Confound it. What about you, Coco? Any luck? Nothing. This cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spotted, saw. They just like... Well, I don't know who these people are. That's why we're the ultimate sneak. Oh shit, I should be ninja right now. Doesn't work as well. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to and why? Within Ogomero, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again, it is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu, we will. Stay calm, we still have time. They have yet to call for their remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. Oh. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them to the Commander Bloden's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. The crystals, Coco, if you would be so kind. Okay. Here, let me just smack your face with them. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bloden on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there's an aetherite within the Ugamaro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me then, I shall join you anon. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action, but if this is what you prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. The lack of music in this section is, like, really wigging me out. I guess I'll just put my own. Oh, now, never mind. Oh, wait. Never mind. What do you... Why would you say this, Gore? Uh-huh. Damn it. Let me in! Don't mind me or anything, I'm just sneaking into your secret base. Ah, I take it this is the aetherite we seek. Right then. As soon as Alphino arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Coco. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Oh shit. They're summoning Titan, again, for the 50th time. Quickly, do your thing, I don't know. Oh-ho! Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwell is here. How did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Dead. Oh no. That's so messed up. Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace? You monster! How could you? Oh, that's like so disturbing. We are but servants of Lord Krug.
We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers.
No, Alisaie, not yet. I understand, Patriarch. I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us together to build a lasting peace.
No, another peace to be abandoned at the overdwellers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and take and take. When you have your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of ether, brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear noble lies from you and yours, overdweller. You've ruined your own lands. You'll not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. Gabu. Say something, please. Please.
Oh no. Oh no, here we go.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Not you. Yeesh. This is their great father? 7 hells!
I'm here. I'm here.
Protect! Alphino, leave him to me! We must away! Run, my boy! Why do they keep doing this? I mean, I know why, but still. Also, every time. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. No! His anguish and despair have served to birth the primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful.
Worse, being born of such a tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow.
Enraged but weak Titan. It's like Dialga.
Should Titan be permitted to leave Agomero, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops and the cycle will continue. Coco, you know what must be done. Will you face the Lord of Crags once more?
I guess.
Thank you, my friend. Alice and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us in Camp Overlook. We will be expecting you.
Oh well, here we go. Oh, heck. Wait, can I do this as like a different class? Yeah, this is level 50. Hold up. Let me speed this up then. Why am I using a controller in PC? Because it's comfortable. Because I like it. Listen, don't worry. Okay, how do I use any of these spells actually? Shut up! You were built for a keyboard. Whee! It can't be, okay? Oh! Playing as a healer. Amazing. Just those insta-cues. Well, get hecked, because you're on my stream and I ban people that don't agree with me. And speaking of being comfy, I need to make more tea in a bit. Here we go. Maybe I should tell them I don't know how to heal. That's fine, probably. Oh, let me actually summon my fairy. That's probably a good plan. DPS healer? I mean, basically, is that not what Scholar is? I'm being a healer right now, just temporarily because this is like a level 50 thing that I need to do for the story. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go as my Scholar then. Like, screw it, whatever. Oh no, here we go. Ah! I don't know how to heal. Ah! Here you go, everyone, a big shield or something. Let me just smack the ground. It's just like a bunch of shields. It's been changed to just shielding. It barely does any actual heals and stuff. But it's fine because we get a fairy. I think this might be the first time I don't like die immediately or get thrown off. What? No. Oh shit, I should help this one dude. Hey! I am a healer. I shall heal you and do my job. What? Stop getting hit by the AoEs! Is this what I'm like? Am I starting to empathize with healers? What? No, gross. Both our healers are dead! Y'all got this! Woo! Oh, never mind. One of them's back. Let's fight. Woo! I'm gonna commend that healer. Woo! Yeah, I need that red mage emergency res. Trash red mages here. Were there even any red mages? I don't know. Ooh. I do have a warrior, so I'm gonna greet that. I didn't get it, heck. Well, anyway, back to being a red mage. I just realized, holy shit, my scholar is actually almost level 60. I could technically do the story as my scholar. However, as much as I like this look, I do like this look a lot. But I like my sword. I like my sword. I like poking. Poking is fun. It's fine, I can heal people too. I can pretend to be a healer as a red mage. I'm basically a healer, right? Just like give me a couple more levels and I got my res. Hey, hey. Ah, there she is. Did I not tell you she would return safe and sound? The deed is done then. Titan is no more. Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He has been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. Can we give him a hug? He is almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he has succumbed to the Primal's influence, should that prove to be the case. He must be put to death, like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes? No. You have the right of it, but we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Ysael's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. We can but watch, wait, and pray.
There is naught to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters. Oh no. Informing Commander Blodin of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? Thought that we might have to. Seven hells, he's just a child. I don't want to. Man, Heaven's Word is just... It's like they really just want to... Why? Ah, you're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst. But they said you had matters well in hand. Settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it. Not as half as glad as my men'll be, believe you me. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, primal's a primal. There ain't a soul in the maelstrom that hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, we were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for celebration. Oh. I know you have a lot of places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass in triumphant return of Titan's Bane. I don't really feel like celebrating.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. But when Grandfather revealed the whole truth of the calamity to us, I finally understood. And I resolved there and then to continue his legacy in my own way. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve, and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the Warriors of Darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger, of you. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
When we came at last to the Ravanian hinterlands.
We had no clear memories of our life in the hinterlands, having returned to the motherland as infants. Nevertheless, I am quite familiar with Master Matoya, as is every Sharlayan. I should like to speak with her someday. 'Twould not surprise me if Alphino's recent maturation was at least somewhat due to her sage guidance. I would never tell him this, of course, but there have been moments when I've caught myself thinking of him as an elder brother.
Never tell him, though.
The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
What did she say about that? I was kind of hoping we could talk about all of it. So sweet. Oh, gross.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the mother?
It is him!
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Heck.
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Oh! What just
Pray
could
do
thou
not mistake
mean,
mine intent.
Earth?
I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light.
Lost to
Do but
light?
this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too-delicate balance of this realm, plunging
Kingdom
her
Hearts.
straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw her out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done.
Thinketh.
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands?
What are you saying?
Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
How dare you speak her name? Oh my.
You know what? He might as well have said that, for all I understood.
Anywho. What's up with y'all? What ho, Coco? I trust you had a good night's rest. I was but this moment speaking with Thancred and Ystol via Link Pearl. They had some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their respective investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. It would seem that someone in the capital has been very busy indeed.
Listen. I'm not saying that because Urianger has the same VA as my husbando from Dragon Age 2, but just saying. Anyway, I don't know if he still has it though, because it sounds a little bit different here.
Accordingly, the Temple Knights have launched a full-scale investigation, so Emmerich believes that it is only a matter of time before the culprits are found. We shall have to wait and see.
His old VA, I don't know if it's still his VA, because it was the same one in Heavensward at least, but I'm not sure if it's here. He sounded a little bit different. But he's Fenris from DA2. AKA Elf Dude. AKA Husbando Dude. Sarcastic elf dude. Edgy, sarcastic elf boy. Well, also Rentaro good beans, so like, whatever. Timothy Watson. Timothy Watson. Let's get a little look-see. Yeah, this is the same dude. Yeah. He was a good beat. Listen, shut up, okay? A boy that pretty cannot be evil. Buff Traveler dude? Don't think so. What else has this boy been in? Ni no Kuni 2. Leighton Mystery Journey. Ooh. Neo. Oh, is he the main character in Neo? Buff Jojo dude? Who is he? a trespasser in Inquisition. Some rando dude. Mumka! He's Mumka? In Xenoblade Chronicles? Of course he is. Oh god. He doesn't even sound like that. I think when he's not being sarcastic, he has like a completely different feel. Tetsu. I don't know if I remember that then. Hiya, Cocolamoco. No, there's also in Dragon Age Awakening, and Origin, Van Tegan. Bunch of dudes, actually. And then now we're getting to really old games, which I definitely have not seen or played. Okay, cool. Apollo Justice? That's how you know he's fine. That's an Apollo Justice joke, by the way. For those of you that love Justice. Apollo's a good bean, okay? Listen. Love him. He's a good bean. He's precious. Flint, you don't get it. Haha. It's fine. We'll go into that later on. Hiya, Boop. Anyway, forgetting the VAs. Let's not go into everyone's stuff.
In the meantime, it seems only prudent to look into the recent activities of the other tribes, in case they too are flush with Ishgardian crystals. And with that in mind, I suggest we pay Urianger another. Wait, where is Alice? She was here a moment ago with Gabu.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm worried. We did! We went through like a thing. Please tell me everything's okay.
Let me guess. It's time to leave, isn't it?
Urianger being worldly as fuck is limited to his English localization. Oh, only being wordy? Oh no! He doesn't speak well like ye old Japanese or something, or ye old French. Man, I remember when I used to play this game in French, or with French voice acting. Because I remember being so upset by Minfilia's voice. It was just so, like, high-pitched and annoying in English that I was like, I'm just gonna listen to you in French. It was interesting. Interesting experience. He spoke old Japanese. Yeah, that's what I heard. Or at least, I think you told me that, actually. All I know is that there is a difference in some VAs, like... Horschwan was super horny in Japanese and in German? Question mark? I think he was like something in German, but he was super horny in Japanese. And I'm sad that I missed that. I want like the Japanese translation of Horschwan's dialogue. I need that script. Give me that script. Listen. My heart. I'm gonna make myself cry again.
My apologies for disappearing again. If it is any consolation, I have already packed my things. How is he? Brother, Commander Bloden, something tells me you're not solely here out of concern for his welfare. But to answer your question, there's been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with that same expression on his face.
You will look after him, won't you, Commander? Treat him with every kindness. He's still in there. I know it. Beneath the anguish and the despair, he's still fighting with all his heart. He deserves to be given that chance until he comes back to us, until we know for certain what has become of him. Aye, aye, you needn't worry. If he hadn't risked his neck to warn us and help you secure the better part of the crystals, this could have turned out a damn sight worse than it did. We'll not soon forget that, nor will Maelstrom Command. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to. I know I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there is nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were.
Gabu.
When it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them, and never ever forget. Come along, little one.
I will remember them. And you, Alice. Thank you. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes.
Oh. 1,000 times over, aye. There will be a reckoning. I still don't get the whole Titan thing, or the primal things in general. I know they explained all of that in Realm Reborn, but that went right over me. Oh god, back to the waking sands. I don't know, just why do they keep summoning them? Why are they all crazy? Or why do they go crazy? This is so weird. Why is there no music? Terrified of potential calamity. What happened in the calamity? Was it like a bunch of primals went berserk or something? Animals need crystals and preyers in order to stay alive. Mind control their subjects to continue to feed them. Doesn't sound fun. But they'll summon them anyway, just to protect themselves. Even knowing that. Interesting. I should actually look up like a thing for the lore.
We have heard... we have heard the glad tidings from Agumaro, my friends.
By the grace of the 12 and your most valiant efforts, the people of Limsa Laminsa may rest easy. I would like to think so, yes. Though we failed to prevent the Lord of Crags from manifesting, we did succeed in weakening him, enabling our friend to dispatch him before the Warrior of Darkness could make matters worse. It was by no means an unmitigated success, but it will have to suffice. Then let us speak of another matter, one which weigheth heavy on my lady's mind. As thou didst request, I sought out the Gurren oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of the worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every umbral calamity. By Bahamut? 7 times have they succeeded, then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Aye, all is as my lady Minfilia spake unto thee. What? As for what becometh of these reflections when they and the source are rejoined, frail flesh undone in umbral fires, each soul surrendereth to her call, to flow unto the endless sea, there to endure as one and none. Then if the Warriors of Darkness succeed, everyone in their world will die? In essence, aye. The verse speaketh of the renunciation of the flesh, and subsequent return to the life stream. However, this fate may yet be preferable to the alternative, for if the first were to fall to transcendent light in the manner of the Warriors of Darkness described, it would give way to a void wherein none may know either life or death. Oh. Far better to die, they reason, for in death there is life. The essence of a soul which returneth unto the source may be born anew, saved. Such at least is their belief, I surmise. That's so weird. So are they like... Is there like a bunch of parallel worlds or something? What's going on here? Wait. Because I was under the assumption that the Warriors of Darkness came from the original Final Fantasy 1.0. And then obviously we blew up their world, or Bahamut did, in the big calamity or whatever. And now, I don't know, they're trying to like save their world by killing... That's what I thought was going on, but apparently there's like multiple parallel worlds, or... Hold up.
If that is true, then...
No, wait. If they're gonna explain it more, or if they're like gonna go into it more, then it's fine. But if I'm like misinterpreting everything, then... Like, if I'm not supposed to know at the moment or whatever, then don't worry about it too much.
No one should ever have to make such a choice. Ere we speak further on the subject, I would share with thee unto another recent discovery. It would seem that several sizable shipments of crystals have been delivered into the hands of certain Alamegan parties. Alamegan? Strange. And do you believe this to be the work of the same Ishgardian smugglers who supplied the beast tribes?
I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. And lest thou wonder at their motive, I would remind you that the Asians did once attempt to bring about the summoning of Ralgur? The individuals who took receipt of these shipments are refugees belonging to a group devoted to the cause of Alamegan liberation. It may also interest thee to know that their Ishgardian suppliers appear to be none other than the remnants of Elaine Roal's network of spies. Ooh. Sounds familiar.
Surely you jest, and yet it is not so surprising. Bereft of leadership and hunted by the Alliance, I can well imagine such villains being desperate enough to conspire with the Asians, assuming they even know or care who their new employers are. All of which is irrelevant, forgive me. We must seek out the resistance group which received the crystals without delay. Coco, Alice, will you come with me to Alamigo? Yes, of course. I should like to hear what they have to say for themselves firsthand. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. Alphino, Alice, Coco, are you three listening? Good, I have tidings. Oh, tidings. The Temple Knights raided the smuggler's warehouse less than an hour ago. A cursory interrogation of the prisoners yielded confirmation that they were in the employ of, and I hope you are sitting down. A man in black robes? Organization 13? Ah! Listen, don't worry. And they had big ears too. It almost looked like a mouse under there. Then you have them, and the crystals too? What few remained, regrettably, it would seem that they dispatched one final shipment in the hours before we struck. 'Twas bound for Little Alamigo, we were told, where it will be received by members of a local resistance group. Since Sir Emmeric's men no longer have need of my services, I have a mind to head that way. As do we, by happy coincidence. We learned of the shipment but a few moments ago. Huh! And there I was thinking I might finally be one step ahead of the Warrior of Light and her little helpers. Ah, wait a moment. There is more, and I defy you not to be surprised by this revelation. The leader of the Ishgardian smugglers was formerly in the employ of Eileen Roale, the infamous Ivy herself. Who? Once again, Thancred, I fear I must inform you that... Thancred, with whom else have you shared this information? About the smugglers? No one. As I think I mentioned, the raid was less than an hour ago. I was planning to contact Ishtol next, but is there someone else you would have me notify first? Do not tell Urianger. No, there isn't. She no trust anyone. What in the world has gotten into her? It is twice now that we have sought Urianger's aid, and twice she has treated him as if he were a stranger. The Archon was one of Grandfather's most dedicated pupils and spent as much time at the Lavalier estate as we did. He's practically a member of the family. Truth be told, I struggle to recall a day from my childhood when I did not see the three of them laughing together. This continues, I may have to raise the matter. Later though, Alamigo waits. First. Well, she has been off on her own, Alfie. Wait. Would he really be a childhood friend if he's like 100? I don't know how old he is, but he feels really old. And they're just like two little babbies. I guess, yeah. He's like their big bro. Well, how old is he? I will get to the bottom of this. Oh, forgive me. It has been a long day. Did you have something to say?
29? Exactly! He's like 1,000,000,000 years old compared to them.
Rian J? Oh, I've always struggled to understand what's going on in his head, now more than ever. Listen, Coco, if anything should happen, it should be me who... Just know that I'm prepared to do what must be done.
They live to 1,000,000, they're all babies? Fine. Fine.
To more pressing matters, since we have no idea when Thancred might arrive, I suggest we see what information we can gather in his absence.
Let me eat something first, so I get more levels. I'm just gonna get drunk on cider.
So to review, we are reliably informed that members of the Alamegan resistance operating here have taken receipt of several large shipments of crystals, our task being to ascertain who and why. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge, of course, will be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information. It would seem sensible to divide our forces. Coco, why don't you question the residents of the eastern half of town? Alistair and I will do the same in the west, and afterwards we can rendezvous here and share our findings.
He's just like their babysitter. I like to imagine. They're just two little goo goo gaga babies, and he's just like their babysitter all the time. And that's why they hung out. I had no idea that they were like friends.
The resistance, damned if I know. It's not as if I'd be used to them. Tales with secret weapons, good luck to you. Too old for the moss bedtime stories.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, I heard that now, but I guess I kind of forgot about that.
We don't really get to talk to him that much, okay? There was a whole point where, like, we just kind of ignored him for the entirety of Heavensward. I forgot, alright?
I see you there, going and asking questions, looking for Griffin and his blood, I'll bet. Seems our talk of little Alamigo these days. Folks wondering what he's about, what he's got in store for the Garleans, what's under his mask. Some say he's hardly got a face. What with all the scars, others reckon he's been marked for death by the Empire, and they'd send a bloody legion if they knew he were here. Ugh.
Let me guess. Come to join the fight, have you? No need to deny it, friend. You're not the first to answer the Griffin's call. While he's lit a fire in every Alamegan's heart, he's also inspired more than a few Uldans to pledge themselves to the cause. Little wonder the Garleans won't stop until we're all under the yoke. Nominate. I'm sure it's nothing.
I suppose I should ask what you learned, but I think I already know. The Griffin seems to be the leader of a new formed faction within the Resistance. The Masks, yet despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them.
I know, I ran into someone really dumb recently, but I forgot what their name was. I just remember, like, choking up at it.
The most aggressively militant group to join the movement in recent memory.
Greg Tia. Right, because like Tia is for all male males of those types or something. It's just like, John Tia.
Indeed, many claim their commitment to the cause of all Amican liberation is unrivaled. We can but hope their revolutionary fervor is never channeled in the direction of a primal.
Non-breeding males, right. Yeah.
I feel confident that this is the group which receives a crystal shipment. We yet lack proof. Before taking any action, I would speak with the settlement's leader to confirm my suspicions. Mayhap enlist his help while I am about it. Given that you and the Gundabald are already acquainted, mayhap it would be best if you took the lead. Shall we?
When have I never? It's so weird just hanging out with both twins. One we saw on the island with the whale. Shoot. I don't remember. I remember that was a really goofy one. Yeah. Shoot. Much as it pleases me to see you again, Coco, I cannot help but wonder if I should be worried. I hear you and yours have been asking questions. The Griffin. I know of him, as do we all. He and his masks have become a leading faction within the Resistance. There was suspicion at first, given his secretive ways. He quickly proved himself a charismatic and capable commander. Men are drawn to his passion and his vision. They truly believe that he has what it takes to lead them to victory. Even I cannot help but admire the man for what he has accomplished. I have not forgotten Wilred. I was blind to the danger of his ambitions, and you are not. Wilred. Oh, right. Griffin will soon deliver a speech to our people at the sunken temple of Khan. Go and see him with your own eyes. Weigh his words with your own heart.
How convenient. 'Tis but a pity Thancred is not here to join us.
You two go on ahead. I shall stay behind and wait for him. He's probably gonna do like the secret conversations with him. Be like, murmur. Give all your information to me or something. Oh, all the way over there.
And I haven't done that dungeon in forever.
God, this game is so quiet.
You forced me to awaken my own power. And now that you see it, your friend, it wasn't me that I wanted to destroy you.
I think I have to do this now.
Has it begun already? I hear voices coming from within.
Oh shit. There's a lot of like cutscenes in this whole thing.
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire. In our
Fair enough.
haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north.
I'm not
With
against
our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same. We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight. They have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us, and they have murdered us, but no more! Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands. This I promise you. For we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it. And together, we shall see the Alamigan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Arbania once more.
Just like us conspicuously in the background.
Not at all ominous, that.
Like at least wear some cloaks or something. Oh. Summoner Tuna. Oh right! Yuna! Because they were dressed up as Yuna too. Yee!
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, this is quite the surprise.
Uh-huh.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
No, fair enough. He sounds so... I forgot his voice completely. He might also be different too. Sorry. Listen, I love them so much. They're my favorite duo in the game, and I'm so excited to see them again. Words cannot express how glad I am to see you both alive and well.
And you? Though it was pretty obvious you and Coco would be fine.
I forgot what his one was. The Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of capturing any of the Scions, divided as they were, distrusted by the better part of Eorzea. But if you truly believe that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Repaying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee Uldar. We would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance.
That's right. They smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in little Alamigo, all at a great risk to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't just let that go unacknowledged, so we offered to help them out with their operations for a while. When we learned of the Science exoneration, and Lolorito had severed all his ties with the Crystal Braves, the General Roban had been reinstated, we resolved to make contact, but having long since discarded our link pearls as a precautionary measure, our options were rather limited. Ow. You could just, like, go to Ishgard or something. That's where we're always at. To make matters more complicated, we were embroiled in a delicate operation at the time, leaving me with little choice but to entrust a letter to a courier. I gather from your puzzled expressions, however, you never received it. Oh shit. Oh, I guess. I kind of just forget because we just kind of teleport all over the place. Coer! I thought he said coerl, like he put the letter on a coerl and sent it to like find us, but that doesn't make sense. I forgot. I wasn't reading courier. Listen, shut up. To be honest, we thought this might happen. While the masks are happy to let...
The masks, I guess that's what they're just called.
Happy to let the refugees spread word within the community, they're pretty strict about communicating with outsiders. Oh, and we also heard that the rumor that the Griffin doesn't want us meddling in his affairs.
No, I'm not. I really want some tea.
The Griffin mistrusts the science of the Seventh Dawn. Curious. It is well known that we are no friends to Garlemald. One would think the man we saw beseeching all and sundry to join his cause would welcome our support.
I should say, the man you saw was not in fact the Griffin, an impersonator, a talented rabble-rouser to boot. It would not surprise me if he were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. As you may have gathered, the Griffin is an extremely cautious and distrusting man who has made every effort to conceal his identity, even when we participated in a raid under his direct command. What? A raid? We were not permitted to approach him.
They were raiding without us? Can't believe. It's hard to know what to make of it all. The secrecy, the impersonators, the masks. What? It's not as if I'm making all of you wear one. Mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. Anywho, when we heard the Griffin was due to give a speech, we thought it might be a good opportunity to get a better sense of the man behind the,
For all good it did. God, he looks especially evil with that robe. And now you've heard the whole of it, but tell me, what prompted you to take an interest in the Griffin? I know. I know. Listen. You right.
Summoning? You're not serious. I can't believe it.
The Resistance would never even entertain such a ridiculous plan. But the Griffin, well, the man is an enigma. I cannot say with any confidence what he would or would not do. What I can say, however, is that the speech we heard today was not the first to make reference to a power capable of defeating the Empire. The masks have made such claims of late, I confess. I had assumed it to be mere bluster, but in the context of the shipments of which you spoke, it is not impossible that they are alluding to a primal. Oh no. Not again.
Whatever it is, we'll figure it out together. Or we'll find out together. If anyone tries to stop us, they'll answer to me.
Indeed. That is, assuming you'll have us. How could you even ask me such a thing? Of course.
Meh.
Oh, I'm so excited. This calls for some tea. Listen, I need it right now. We're gonna have a dance party with these two. Aw, yeah. Oh shit, just in case the music pumps up again, wait. everyone get some tea and have some fun and go get some food. I don't know. Go do your things. I'm going to be back in a bit. Bye-bye.
until the next full moon.
It was. Up. I can finally make rose milk tea again, now that I have rose syrup again. Ooh. Life is good. Life is better. And I can't wait to make roast chicken tomorrow. I'm so excited. Welcome back.
If, as you suspect, the Griffin is indeed plotting to summon a primal, we must needs obtain confirmation while there is yet time to act. To that end, I propose we question his double. Given his role in the group's de facto mouthpiece, I should not be surprised if he were one of the Griffin's closest associates. While he may not be aware of the most sensitive details, he can probably tell us the mask's plans in a broad stroke.
It's real good. Reminds me a lot of the boba one, but obviously it's not the same. Maybe because I'm using skim milk. And I just haven't gone through the effort of buying whole milk. Because, a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort. I'll have to, like, think about that when I'm, like, doing my groceries, and I mean, like, That would probably help. Yeah, I haven't had whole milk in forever. I feel like now, at this point, if I drank it, it'd be too creamy and thick. And I'd taste it more. But I think that would give a much more rounded flavor to the tea. At least for, like, the fruity type of teas that it is. The flowery type of tea, technically.
He may not be aware of the most sensitive details. He can probably tell us the mask's plan in broad strokes, like the man who he impersonates. However, he is wary of outsiders. He will not expose himself without a suitable incentive. My plan is as follows. You and Alphino will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause.
Ew, but then we're gonna have to dress up ugly. Ew.
Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements and testify as to your usefulness in the struggles ahead. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person. We will arrange a meeting.
No! I'm not a peasant! Other people are. My role in my server is queen for this particular reason. Oh shit, ran out of my food. Right? Yeah, exactly. That happened before. And I'm like, ew, I still look gross. Also, there's a fight. Oh no.
You will need to look the part. We might maintain the charade. The charade. Until we have him cornered, that at least. Here, this should be enough to purchase suitable garments from Tailbot.
You think I don't have like 1 billion gold? Excuse? Girl.
Have him rub a respectable amount of dirt on them for good measure. Any questions?
Why do you think I'm poor? You see, I'm the warrior of light. Also, yeah, look at my beautiful, glamorous skin. It get all gross.
It all seems simple enough, thank you. And with that, Coco, let us be off.
No, son, you're gonna look gross. I can't have this happen. You wanna buy what? I don't know what you're up to, but I want no part of it. Give it anyway. Well, you're one of the guild. You're the ones with the guild, seeing as you're friends with Cocolamoco.
I really know why.
No, that's Estinian. Estinian's not here right now. Shenanigan slops for both of you, tailored and treated to your taste. Ew. Off with you, before someone sees us together. I miss Estinian. Had to do that voice in forever because of him. Come back, little gremlin boy, who never has a bath.
Loads maketh the man, as they say. Right then, I will go and change. See you at the spot Cocolamoco marked on our maps.
Cocolamoco? Wait, how do you pronounce it? Papalimo? No! No, not again! Why is every single one of these names like so weird to pronounce? It took me forever to figure out that her name wasn't Yada and it was Ida. I hate it. I hate it. It's so dumb. It's stupid.
Louis, shut up! We don't talk about that here. Why do I have all this fish still? I need to throw this up.
Luck sucks. Yeah, exactly. That's who he is. Shit, I need to, like, get rid of all of this junk. There's too much. There's too much, man. What? Oh. Wait. That's a Valentine's thing. Heck. Ew! I'm gross. Ew. Like, end me. Nothing for my is okay. I guess I'll just go with these like hot red mage boots. That's fine. Like I just have this and then like a big ass sword and these cute boots. It's covering up the ugly pants too. This is the weirdest look. It's almost worse than like the bad clothes because it's like a mix of good clothes and bad clothes, so it's like it ruins everything. Become as fashion.
No, Alphino, you look so dumb! Oh, look at this boy! He's a peasant! He's a little peasant child! His wind-up toy looks better. I know, he looks like he's not even wearing any pants. Well, look at us. A pair of down-at-heel adventurers seeking a chance to recapture past glories. Yes, this should suffice. And now we play the waiting game.
Baby. Oh heck. Here we go. Hope you have good acting abilities, Alfie.
My thanks, comrades.
Oh shit.
Don't abandon, no.
You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
He's doing his best. Oh shit!
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Oh shit!
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot.
Take off your mask. Who are
You
you?
are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Why does everyone fall back on summoning primals? Y'all, it's not a good idea. It's never been a good idea.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
You know.
Aye, I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference.
Oh.
You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed.
Oh,
But that
whoa.
was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in
Why is
Alamigo
he
comes to a
wearing,
head.
like,
Your
tank
homeland's
armor?
future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now,
Yeah,
let
this
us
is
away.
great.
There is work to be done.
All these guys, it's just they're dumb. They're all real dumb. Alfie, big think. Alfie, what you big think? One sec. What the shit can I do here? It's like focusing too much on everything. Oh, there we go. That's much better. Think. Wait, what is that focusing on? It should be fine.
Quarry mill, he said. Do you remember? Forgive me. You cannot be expected to recall every name and face. And besides, it's not as if it matters.
I'm using Reshade. I think it's literally called Reshade. It's there's a thing. Shade. It's really useful. There's like some preset ones that are really good. Echoes of Eorzea. That's not it. That's not it. Storm Shade, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it gives it some more life and some color. Neat. Yeah, Storm Shade. Oh, this is what it is. It just like adds filters and you can like adjust them to whatever you want. There's like some really good presets that people have made. Some of them are like only during photography bits or during cutscenes or, you know, just like throughout the game, and you can change them whenever you want. The quest False Griffin was referring to. I feel like I remember it, but that sounds like it was way in the beginning of the game. Oh, there's like a bunch of new ones here too. Yeah, very early in this. I was reading the story back then too. I'm just saying, there's some interesting quests back then. Not too many, but just like maybe one or two.
I have long admired how you live in the present, how you focus on the problems at hand and always keep moving forward. So, let us keep moving forward together, Coco.
Keep moving forward.
We must find and secure those crystals. This is no time for looking back.
I'll take this meat cake. Wait. Pudding filled with oh, that's not a meat cake. Gross. Okay, this sounds great. Cheese. Oh, heck. Oof. Silly me. He wants to keep moving forward. If we take the Griffin's double at his word, then the crystals are now somewhere within Zaharak, ready to be put use by the Amalja. We must apprise Alice of all we have learned. I will join you both in Little Alamigo after I have changed. I feel like old Alphino would be like, ugh, gross, these outfits. Why must I lower myself as such? Our boy has come such a long way. I'm so proud of him. He was. It was, like, that whole section was pretty... It was a lot for, like, a little kid to go through, honestly. And then Alice's been, like, on her own. Like, these kids... These poor kids, what are they like? This game. Hurting my sweet babies. They're like only, yeah, they're only 16. Oh, hey, Thancred. I still think Thancred looks super dumb with this new hair. I'm just saying. His new hair. And like his new outfit looks kind of silly. It reminds me of like Papa Nier. When he like, you know, when he like, he gets like a dumb eye patch and like a dumb outfit. This is dumb. Yeah, he's like a younger Papa Nier. I know, at least he has a reason to be wearing the eye patch. Now that Thancred has finally arrived, mayhap you could share your latest findings. You mean to tell me that while we were worrying ourselves sick, Ida and Cocolamoco were here all along? Well, Y'shtola will be relieved, and also angry. Mainly angry, I should think. As for the crystals, what choice do we have? We cannot very well leave them in the hands of Amalja. For all we know, they could be preparing to summon a Ifrit even as we speak. We must make for Zaharak without delay. Agreed. If there is naught else to discuss, let us depart at once. Everyone just nodding all the time. I love— No! Who is sneaking? And so they go forth in accordance with the Griffin's plan. Oh! You! The players gather to assume their marks on a stage wreathed in flame. Ere long, the curtains shall rise, and the drama of which I am author, gods forgive me, shall at last be performed. He's like, he wrote a poem just for this moment. No one's even listening. Naught else remaineth, save to stand at the ready and pray that the chance is seized, for never shall we know its like again. How could you, masked man, who I do not know who you are? Oh, it's an instance. I confess I expected a warmer greeting, but we must not jump to conclusions, not until we have braved the bowels of embers. We must be ready to engage the enemy at any moment. If you would make any final preparations, pray do so now. I shall await your signal. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh my. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Yeah, sure. Are we at the end of this patch? Hold up.
This isn't right. The Amalja would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Oh no.
Not willingly, no.
Why does she sound older than Thancred?
The saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
But how dare you?
By the 12. Will you never learn?
Yeesh.
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it.
He reminds me of
Killing
someone.
the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos. One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
Ha! Get hacked!
Lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Oh!
Carbuncle! Defend!
Ah!
I sense you offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Wow, how dare. What?
Alize!
I know they could just like jump up and catch attacks.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was.
Oh, she pulls out a red mage sword.
My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh, what the you're wait, can't. What?
As Eorzea's blade of light once stood by my side, now I shall stand at hers and defend this realm with all my might.
Did she just pull a sword out of a book? Excuse?
Let's finish this.
The beans! So proud of them. I'm gonna roll with it because that was a cool scene. Alright, team, attack! I mean, I know you're doing that, but like, I want to say it. I have cool swords too. Lots of cool magic swords. Man, they're weak. Hold up.
You shall fall soon enough.
Skill the healer. Where's the healer? Or was that that was a healer. Okay.
There's no escape.
Oh my. What are you doing? Oh, maybe I should save him for last. I'm gonna get all your teammates. Wait, what? We brought her back. Lock on? What do you mean? Yeah, instead of like turning your staff into a sword, you just like pull your sword out of magic. For red mage. I guess I'm supposed to just fight you. Okay, have at it. Oh, right. I guess you have to do that for controller, don't you? Why is it not letting me?
No more games.
What? Oh! What are you? Oh, he's using the warrior thing. I can't break free.
It ends now.
Oh!
What?
Wait, he wasn't.
James.
Huh?
You snake!
Oh!
You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain.
This boy.
My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to thy joining will grant it salvation? Nay.
Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Oh! Oh! Oh my god, he's got so much flair!
Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest day.
This boy! I am shocked!
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us.
Aww.
I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Yay!
Thou mayest, my lady.
God, this boy! Look at him! The pose! That was such a JoJo pose.
We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop.
I love him so much.
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Yes.
Make ready! They come!
Oh yeah! The full team!
Excited. Channel ether into her blade. Oh!
I must have more ether!
Yes! Tau. Go to her, Coco, we'll deal with the others. Yes? What am I... I feel like I'm doing something. Take it! I don't... Oh, there. Go to the sword.
It's not enough!
Okay, okay. So I'm supposed to be looking for swords? God, that was annoying.
I can feel it. Just a little more.
You got this. No, not again, please. Ranging you with stopper? Yes.
Hurry it up, neighbor!
I'm really feeling it. Jock's not here right now. Heck.
I'll crush you!
Is that Shulk? That's not Shulk, is it? It's Shulk! I knew I recognized that voice! I knew it! God, I was like, there's something about that voice. God, I can't hate him now. No! And they're killing my girl. Wait, stop. Oh shit, that's shit. She's dying, oh no. Whew, here we go. Wait, he's not Shulk. How dare you? Pippin is Shulk? Really? No, I hate this. Almost there. Whew. We've got them. I'm gonna heal you.
'Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
I barely did anything. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
No. Not like this.
Not like this. Get shit on Warrior of Darkness. You ain't even that cool. Warrior of Disappointment.
Alize, are you hurt?
Oh no.
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
What? No!
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait!
Oh, okay.
Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives.
Oh.
We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter.
They
We
did
brought
their
our world
best.
to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
So they are just players from the
I
first
died
game.
before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must arise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle.
What?
Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
Oh, okay. What am I doing? There's a lot of lights. I don't understand. Mum Crystal.
What is this place?
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save.
But what about Hades, where you have to date them?
Can yet save.
Minfi!
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Heck.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiac's will, so too must others carry out the will of Heidelin.
Yeah, I understand where they're coming from more.
But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Heidelin had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength longsword. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away!
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
Do they have a world to go back to?
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Aww. It would seem we're in southern Thanalin again. Minfilia's doing, no doubt. May the 12 speed her on her way, and the warriors of darkness too. I cannot help but wonder what awaits those wayward souls. They gave their lives in order to travel to the source. Then in returning to the first, would they not? But mayhap that was their wish. Me too, Gorski. I kind of forgot about her throughout Realm Reborn too. She's a rogue? She's a level capped rogue? What? I didn't even think she had a class, to be honest. I thought her class was just paperwork or something. No! Live on as a mechanized servitor. What? No. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere. And this is when I know full well that there is yet work to be done. The crystals. Leave them to me. I will go back to Zurak and secure them. The Amalja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the warriors of darkness gave them. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking about. But Thancred, you... We don't have to do this. Don't have to do this, I know. But I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Ida and Cocolamoco. They must have finished searching for the Mask's camp by now. Not that it matters anymore. You must be tired, Coco. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness and the Ancients in white at the Great Library, I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. I cannot deny that a part of me feared that you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. Even knowing what came of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Coco, forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once my lady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, Warrior of Light. Damn.
met, Coco. Alvino said you would be joining us. It would seem the Griffin's double was telling the truth. Insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in Amar's camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharik? Actually... I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it. It's just... I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Ida. Even now, I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. It was bittersweet, but also affirming. Alphino, I believe it's past time Ida and I rejoin the Scions. We have been away for far too long, though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices. I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges you have faced in our absence. God, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We should be glad to recount them, and Tataru's tales may well surprise you. She's been running her own underground gang. Oh? Ida, Raga be praised, it is you. Ida, alive and standing here before me, in the flesh. I can hardly believe my eyes. This music is too ominous for my taste. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundobald. I fought beside your grandfather in the Revolution. Do not think less of her, friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation sent us our separate ways. At the Resistance, we're always welcome, little Alamigo. They gave us hope, and young Ida most of all. Ida here was always full of fire, ever the first to volunteer for a mission, until the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors, and we feared the worst. But here you are, alive and well, looking nary a day older. Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here, and the Scions. Oh, sorry, we were still the Circle of Knowing back then, right. Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff at the time, and as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Pray forgive her. It's been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Let us return to the Rising Stones. What was that about? Hells take me for giving you that mask. Why woo? That's not what I would count as a very woo moment. It's like very ominous and like uncomfortable scene just played out. Ooh woo. Just yeah, I wouldn't have been as suspicious if that music weren't playing. Then I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Ida doesn't look very comfortable too, so Fair enough. We'll stick with the Uwu then.
That's a very nice hand you have there. It would fit nicely in mine. Ooh woo. How dare you even imply such things in this chat? Flint. Welcome home, Coco. I trust your journey was uneventful. Well, you will be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Temple Knight's care, he will rejoin us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Y'shtola and Kryl, and brief them on all that has occurred. I also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at their earliest convenience. Now that our lost friends have been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future. That's why Alfie and Alice talk so weird. Because they're his little siblings.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbreeder.
Oh.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
True, but I think it was mostly Urianshe that did it.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
I
You will
object.
always be welcome here, Kryl.
Heck. I just wanted to
Urianger,
listen.
can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians?
You can't force me not to object. You're right. But I'm a lawyer through and through.
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. It would be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja. Not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
I think she should be anywhere but Vanillin.
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
Oh. I'm gonna be off with the wind.
That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got her to keep us from bickering.
Oh, Alice is hanging
But I will suffer
around.
no titles.
Oh.
I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
I'm gonna get the matching sibling sweaters.
Well then, Alfie, I, for my part, shall see to the
How dare you
paperwork
call him
and
Alfie?
the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
I'm gonna go finish that dinner date. Alpino-kun. Wait a minute. Strive for those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
That's not the end of the patch? What? That's crazy. Look at them, Coco. The signs of a seventh dawn. Look how far we've come. Well, yeah, I know. There's still like 2 more patches to go, but I thought we'd at least finish one of them. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome, all of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's
Who
gain.
is this?
Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand. Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Shit. Well, Umbrella, you may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle will be our greatest yet. I intend to stand with you all. Blah, blah. Here we go. True believers are so readily led. I have given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then? Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it a host or survey, the fate of light or dark. A world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great interest. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. The oddballs! No, shit! The eyes! Stop! Why do you bring them back? The eyes of Needhug. Many were the candidates considered. But by your deeds, you have proven yourself to be the most deserving. God damn it. Just let him die. Yeet them to the abyss. No one will find them. We should have just destroyed them. We both have magic. We could have just burnt them. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for foe. For weal or for woe. What? You'd think they'd be like gross and like decomposed and like there's like maggots crawling out of them. Like what the hell is with those eyes at this point? I know. They're frozen. Well, before that, before they were frozen, like, Estinian was just, like, carrying them around in his pockets. In his stinky mail, covered in blood. I don't know what's in that mail. That was here all along. Isn't he the guy from the Crystal Raid? From like... Yeah, it's this boy! Wait, Sid's friend. Nero. Well, not friend, but yeah. He like yeeted off after the raid. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. Friend, quote unquote. Exactly. Yeah, he was like someone important in A Realm Reborn, but I forgot about that, so I remembered him in the raid. Moo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ooh-poo-poo-poo-poo.
Oh, everyone's over here. Let her speak to me. I know this to be true, just as I know that she will one day return to us. In his final moments, she was smiling, was she not? She was proud and hopeful and looking to the future. So I will too, Coco. I will. Yeah. So is this patch over, or...? Am I currently on the next one? Or, This is the last quest of this patch. Okay, nice. Utaro has a request for you.
Coco, just the hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise.
9 quests total. Oh, only 9 quests? I guess these are really long quests in comparison to usual. Why is there something in the solar? Hello? Who the shit? Who are you? Oh. Oh. One sec, I got a BRB. So, what is this? Should I be taking these? Yeah, might as well. Oh, right, yeah.
We are to prevent the awakening of the warring triad. The Bismarck must be cast down once more. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it's not easy to come by. I hope it not. This is such a weird. You may as well know. Show this gemstone to Chief Sonu. He will know it. The weeping eye of Mamu Kamima. He is completely committed to our cause. Before you ask, I've already informed Master Garland of our plans. He is currently en route to the Blue Window. Oh, I'm not really going to be doing this right now anyway, but okay. As you prepare yourself for battle, so too does Ravana. Within Thok's Thok. Blah blah blah. And there's also fighting and other shit. Oh, no, the burning eye of Ravana. Woo. What the?
Time has come, Warrior of Light. We must move against the warring triad now, or suffer the consequences. The seal is cracked and the acorns stir. Should they be allowed to awaken and resume their titanic conflict, the second calamity represent our hope. That said, every very act of entering it is a unique challenge. It will furnish me with a suitable candidate, blah blah blah. You know, the meddling of the Empire will serve only to hasten the Icon's awakening. Oh. As someone who has not touched FF6, and it's lost on me, unfortunately. There's plenty of other references that the game has made, at least. Oh, interesting. Oh wait, that's right side. Go stop. Ooh. FF12. That's a game that I tried playing a little bit of. But I started playing it while I was playing a lot of other games, so I was like, well, I'll put this down for now and play it another time. I feel that, yeah. Whoa, what is this? That's such a cool mount. We all love our own FFs. I'm not gonna judge any of your FFs. Unless you go saying Cloud better than Zach, in which case I'm hard judging you.
Sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments.
Oh no.
Right, everyone, ready to go to work? No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes.
What? Why? No.
Hee hee hee.
I don't like this. What the shit? What are you doing to me?
What? There, all finished. Warrior of Light's every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe.
Oh my.
Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Coco. All in good time.
I don't like that.
Ida! Aha! Found you! Alphino wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seems to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting.
Cocolamoco best Lola! And only because he hangs out with Ida. They're the dream team. We can never get close to them. How dare! His voice is so dumb though. He's the evilest Lola, but...
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Urianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Wow.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the warriors of darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention. And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Oh, then the decision seems clear. No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our number step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness, help! I need some help here!
Oh no. What imst?
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Oh no.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Nog.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
Mango.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is.
Mikote? Is that how they pronounce
and I
Mikote?
belong to the Alamegan resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new.
I thought they were Mikotes!
The Griffin, you say?
Whatever. I'm done with this game and its
Rumor has it your man is
pronunciation.
eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the
Knog.
Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
I'm spending too much time goofing about these names
From
and
what
not
I
paying
understand,
attention to what she's saying.
He wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, He means to spark a conflict between the Alliance
Oh, no.
and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo. To have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort,
I'm
whether they
trying
will
my
or no.
best to understand what's going on.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She would duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom we
God,
must
I
be
have
ready
a
to
friend
receive.
who's into 40k, and
You will be our voice in Ishgard.
the way he
Explain the
describes it is
situation to Sir
terrifying.
Emmerich and encourage him to send an envoy. To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end.
Who is this?
The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of
Is it?
self-sacrifice.
I thought he sounded more like...
'Twas Master Louis Soir
I don't know,
himself who
pompous.
taught us that such
guess he sounds less
costs
pomp in his
are
head.
not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
What does that mean? Days! I'm gonna get that. You're gonna make a woo have a completely different meaning for me. Every time I hear a woo now, I'm just gonna get worried. There's like a really hot and steamy scene going on. You say a woo and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Ooh woo. Oh no. No. Oh no. Exactly. God, no, that's just that's too perfect. No. I hate this. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I keep thinking like that one song from Matamora is gonna start playing like whenever there's like that beginning thing hits. Needhog's Rage? What? Oh, I can't take too many. I'll do all of those some other time. Fine, I guess I'll have to, like, grab a bunch of people. Man, we haven't been here in a minute. I forgot this was Heavensward for a second. What? Oh. Yay! Take your time. I'll probably do all of this stuff like much later anyway. But I wanted to do the Alexander raid and what was it? The Sky Pirate one, Darkness or whatever that is. Soon. I was talking to Degen that we'd like get everyone in the FC. Yeah, Void Arc. Get everyone in the FC to do that one with me. For funsies. Because I hear that one's really fun. Greetings, Warrior of Light. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Emmerich. Oh, yes, please. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity that it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent some wine. Oh my. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will of course send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Yeah, sure, whatever. I thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Andalou that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Coco, pray accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment. And make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Very speedy on your way. I know, this poor boy. Can't catch a break. So wait, am I done with the patch now? Am I on the next one currently? Hold up. I can look this up myself. I think. Dragon Song? Post-Dragon Song? Heavensward, it was different from Dragon Song? There's a post game? We're in post game? Oh my god. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I did a little bit of MSQ as a treat. You missed it. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Ooh. Look at that poofy dress. That's so cute. Very gothic, Lolita. 3.5. Oh, ooh! Isn't there like one more then? Yeah. And then there's like 3.6. What was it? Everyone's favorite dungeon. Yeah, I want to stop for today. I actually wasn't planning on doing that much. 3.56? They're not even putting like 3.6. Okay, whatever then. Good enough.
Let's end over here for today.
I want to go get some food, and then I want to do some chill. I gotta edit too. Shit. I have like a big one to get through. Yeah, there's like not a lot of quests apparently, right? Which is kind of surprising, but they're probably gonna be big ones with lots of cutscenes, so yay. Let's just... And... Oh, that's very... This one looks chiller. Alright, everyone. Thanks for joining. It was super fun. I actually really want the vampire vest outfit. And only because like I really love Lady Spore's outfit from Drakengard 3. And I posted the outfit in the FF14 glamour thing. You know, like where you ask people, hey, I like this kind of character's look. So, you know, how do I get it? And someone was like, yeah, the vampire vest is really good for that. But apparently that's like an event item. I'm not sure how to get that one. Because that's from the Saints something. The Halloween event, I think. Like one of the old ones. Apparently? I don't know. So I'm gonna look into that, but I really want that look. I think that would really fit Red Mage. But yeah. It might be Mog Station? Why would they recommend that to me if it's not there anymore? That's so cruel. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Whoa, thanks for joining on this crazy adventure. But like I'm Red Mage. I was actually gonna play Dancer for Stormblood, honestly, because of like the trailer and being a dancer, and that one person was a dancer even though they called her a monk, but she was very, very clearly a dancer. But now I'm Red Mage and it's too late. I do want to play Dancer eventually. But I think for Shadowbringers I'm gonna switch to Dark Knight. That shall be my final switch before leveling a character to 80. And then I'm gonna go back to Red Mage. And just play around with different classes and all that. Well, it's not like I want to tank, but it's because it's Dark Knight, and then they keep like, you know, putting Dark Knight as like being important. And also the Dark Knight questline is apparently really good, and I want to do that one. Listen, shut up. I want to see it. I want to see what that questline is, and because it's written by the same person who's doing Shadowbringers, so it feels kind of like, I don't know, it just feels like important to be that. Right? Just feels that way. Yeah, it's like, you know, you have to be a Dragoon for Heavensward. You have to be a dancer or samurai or something for Stormblood. And you have to be a Dark Knight for Shadowbringers. It's like canon. Anyway, bye. girl.